Alright, y'all, just let me get the blinds shut on before we get started here. Now y'all can see me.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Foodie Friday, or maybe the first episode of Foodie Friday. I don't know when I'm going to release this. But anyway, on this episode, I made some delicious coffee in my French press. If you don't have French press coffee, or if you never had it, it's pretty much just like regular coffee, except it makes a very small amount in 5 minutes or more. And it's really worth it. It's really delicious, actually. But, it does get cold if you don't drink it right away. But it is quite good, and it can be as strong or as light as you would like to make it. Alright, so next I will be showing you how I make some delicious ground beef that I like to make often for my family. And then at the end of this video, I will be making some bone broth. So stay tuned for the bone broth and the reveal at the very end. Enjoy, and we'll get cooking here in just a moment.
Got some rice cooking. This is ground masala, ground beef with some coriander, garlic powder, oregano, and some extra ginger. This is pretty much finished. I'm going to add the secret ingredients, maple syrup. Let that cook for, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds longer. So this is the finished bowl. This is rice with ground beef, maple syrup, and this is beef tallow. Usually I would put butter on my rice, but I'm trying to cut back on butter, so I'm doing beef tallow. Tasty. Today we're making bone broth. Here's what you need. You need some good beef marrow bones. And these are just leftover chicken leg bones. Some of them still got the meat on them. Some of them still got that good cartilage on the end there. I like to eat that part off if I'm eating chicken, but I'm gonna make broth today. You'll also need about a tablespoon of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. And you'll need about 4 to 8 cups of water, depending on how much you want to make.
So the first thing you do when you want to make some good bone broth is, boil some water and pour it over your bones. And then you just throw all the bones into the crock pot. Throw some lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. I think I added about 10 cups of water after that. That's pretty much it. I'm going to let it cook on high for like 4 or 5 hours and then turn it down to low.
So the bone broth has been on high for about 4 hours. Now I have it down on low. It's looking pretty good. The marrow's infusing with the water and all the gelatinous pieces from the chicken. And we're gonna let this go for 4 more hours, and I'll be draining this
Once you have
tonight.
cooked your broth to your own liking for 6 to 12 hours, you can strain the bones, and then you put the broth into a jar to cool in the fridge until 40 degrees or less. Add a lid and you are all set. Enjoy your delicious bone broth.